Good morning, YouTube. This is LA Prepper with a slightly more lighthearted video than some of the stuff I've been covering this morning. I must have been to this website because they shot me an email and said, "Hey, look at this stuff for sale." I'm not bringing you this video so we can talk about the Cuisinart Food Spiralizer. Holy cow, it's a mouthful. I did a quick search for containers, and I just wanted to show y'all, for any of you, wow, that color is terrible. For any of you thinking about picking one up, what we have going on here. And forgive the lack of screen capture, but anyways. So here we have, oh man, I'll go back to, so here we have a beautiful 20-foot container. Wait, it says 3-20. Well, I don't think it's 3 containers, it's 1 container. Oh, maybe it's item number 3, okay, in the search results. Or not, maybe it's a lot number. Anyways, so here we have a beautiful 20-foot container with a bid of $1,100. Pretty reasonable, right? Of course, your biggest expense in regards to this container is going to be moving it, depending on where you are. I suspect that, in fact, I don't really know how much it costs to move a container, but I'm sure several $100s anyways. Even if it was in town, I'm sure, I don't know if you'd be able to get a container moved for less than $500, you know, a couple miles in town. But at any rate, you got this one for $1,100. That's 20 bids. So somebody is definitely, presuming that they're above the reserve, if there is a reserve, somebody's taking this container home. These are actually contents in a container. So they're selling the container, then they're selling the contents separately. $45. 7 days. Full of automotive parts. You think you could flip that for $45? Probably, right? What else we got? Nuts and bolts? No, I'm not bidding on nuts and bolts. But if you needed a lot of nuts and bolts, they are expensive. More nuts and bolts. I mean, you'll notice they separated them out as a different lot, right? Wire roll container. Very cool. Ah, another beautiful 20-foot container for $1,000. 16 bids. So it looks like, give or take, I can't say the price, the value is about $1,000 because, of course, what's going to happen is right before this closes, this is going to get bid up a little bit. But really, really interesting stuff. Here we have a 40-foot container with no bids. Interesting. I wonder how much it costs to move a 40-foot container. That is a big friggin' container. Huge. Here's another 40-foot one with 0 bids. Interesting. Another 40-foot one. Wow, so nobody wants these 40-foot containers. They last damn near forever. Another 40-foot, no bids. Fascinating. I should build my home out of 40-foot containers. There's no market for them. Container chassis. Oh, okay. To tow a container behind a truck. Interesting. Liquid storage containers. You want to do some rainwater collection. Those look pretty legit. Now, I don't know what was stored in them previously. That would be the question you want to ask, is what was in these containers previously? Have they been cleaned? Now, it's basically as is, sight on, you know, I won't say a pig in a poke because you can take a look at it, but you can't really figure out what's going on the inside. I guess you could try to smell it or look for some labels, or if you knew anything about industry, you might have an idea of what kind of liquids these stored, but typically they could be used in all sorts of different industries. Could have been a chemical, could have been part of a food plant, who knows. Industrial water hose. I think they spelled hose wrong. Anyways. So just thought I would share with you that if you are Bugging out, looking to bug out, buy some bug out property, or if you just want a very economical solution, I mean, you could easily pay $1,000 for one of those tough sheds, right? And you'd get, you know, I don't know, 10 by 10, 10 by 15. They come in all sorts of different sizes, but guarantee your tough shed is not as tough as a container. I don't care where it comes from. Containers are very, very solid. They're a little bit ugly, but they serve their purpose so well, it's kind of hard to hate them from a functionality standpoint. So there you have it. I'm sure you have auction websites in your state. For what it's worth, I guess all these are in California. You know, the website is called California High Bid, right? But just double check here. Yeah, okay, so it does look like this is a California only site. But hey, you know, if you're in Nevada or Arizona, you know, the difference in trucking a container 10 miles versus 100 miles, you know, it's going to be a little bit, but the thing is the coastal towns have a lot more containers that are cheaper because, of course, they're a lot closer to the ocean. So a lot of industry and shipping, when they get tired of their containers, they sell them. So you're going to find containers, generally speaking, a little more affordable inland and then a little more expensive, or sorry, more affordable near the coast and a little more expensive inland. So in the meantime, keep an eye out on those super nice containers for your bug out property. And until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and keep prepping.